Pojďte blíž. Společně se mnou se zaposlouchejte do nádherného soundtracku Songs of Conquest. Na touhle hrou jsem tam už dlouho, snad nesklame. Strašně se mi líbila. Teď si ji zahrajeme. Odehraju to na Worthy, Overwhelm. Furt mě tam něco chybí. Furt mě tam něco málo chybí. Ale autoresort to tady táhne. Ten je OP. Play cutscene, okay.
With grim conviction rose Cecilia of stout heart to crush rebellions and push back another upstart. Lady Hammond claimed her settlements. Settle it, we begin.
Aha, to je dál. OK. Splitting and merging troops can have an effect on your ability. Oh, mohl bych tam mít víc. OK, banditi nám kradou šutrák. Pohybu. Diga. Je tady banditos. Zranění vojáci, appears from forest, have to do attention. Recently been combat. Hail Baroness, the Corvus Reserves awaits your command. Lieutenant, we have seen some combat. What is the situation and status of the mines? Your scouts detected hostiles about, milady. The gold mines to the south has been seized by a rebel. We also encountered an unexpectedly well-armed force at Flint Hill to the west. We took heavy casualties and were forced to retreat. How well armed? There aren't peasants with tool and knives. They have crossbows and swords. Bannerless knights ride with them. This is no peasant uprising. Přesně tak, lůza. Že se něco takového nezmohla. Someone thinks me weak and seeks to take advantage of my father's death to steal more than a few shipments of ore. We must uphold the law and show them the error of their ways. Gather the troops. We march for Flint Hill. Beru všechno. Moment. A ano, je to jako Heroes and Might of Magic. Teďka vyšel i remake. Je to podobný, ale mají to v nádherném pixel artu, což mě hlavně přitáhlo. Dangerous. Doporučuji, když to sklídnout. Teď to řeknu blbě, ale Siegeovo video. Na tuhle hru prostě má to. Perfektní. And down. This mine belonged to the barony of Southheart. It belonged to me. To není South, to je Southheart? Will do no such thing. You would be wise to go back to your castle and prepare for a storm. There is one coming, I gather. Takový makový. The only storm gathering here is me. Prepare yourself. Nechám. Nedostřelej. To by ještě vezmeme range. Boj. Naštěstí má štít. Dobrý. Kolik? Jedna jednotka? To by to líp nezahrál. 2 jednotky, OK. Essence. Tak, doly jsou naše. Jápni všechny bonusy. Jep. Ježi, beru vojáky. Vojáky. Ani na tě nepřemýšlím. Tohle je naše úvodní mise. Hundreds of years ago, the Empire of Aurelia spanned the known world. Statue of the Empress can still be found spread across Aurleon. And many folk speak dreamingly of the golden year of Aurelia. Tak, mám úplně všechno. 2020. Barricades and small forces of armed peasants block the roadway. You best be gone, young Southheart. Flint Hill are free land now. Já vám dám, vy budete svobodní. Osvobodím vaši hlavu od vašeho krku. Svobodní. Free to be attacked by bandits and pillaged by other baronies who will protect the people. Vy? Proč ne? Jak vidíš, jsme dobře vyzbrojení. I can see that, but I counting. Jo, but I caution. Ne, counting. Counting you to think carefully before your next action. Put down your weapons, answer my questions, and I will be merciful. Or stands unlawfully against me, and my sword will deliver justice. Now, who are you? One of good intentions. I have seen sudden heart mercy when the head of the old Lord Hammond was sliced off his body. Now turn back. It brings me no pleasure to turn my sword upon my subjects, but unlawful acts will not be tolerated. Sound heart will stay. Já furt říkám stout, já to mám jako jich. To je stout heart. To je vlastně stout. Jak to mám sakra vědět? Nechte mě bejt. Klání quick battle, jak by to vybojoval on. 6 ztracených. Můžeme přijmout. A na manual battle. Schválně. Schválně si to dám líp než on. Tady to není jako v jiných hrách. Myslím, že v tom remakeu to mají taky, že vy uvidíte, kolik jednotek by vás to stálo. Tady ne, tady to vybojujou, pak vám to řekne. Nebo v Total Waru, že uvidíte, kolik byste plus minus ztratili. Tak už má rozstřel. Klidu, to máš štít. A buff. Proč ne? Kolik? Jednoho? Jednoho jsem ztratil. Tři! No furt lepší než počítač, ale 3, vážně? Ale je furt líp jak PC. Movement, tady máme našeho rytíře. As Cecilia troops approach Flint Hill, a force of well-armed soldiers wearing no Baroness colors came out to meet them. Night archers were no ordinary bandit force. I have always wanted to kill a wielder. You won't be the first upstart knight I have defeated. Fajně. To počítaček by to dal. A manuál. Že 2 a 2 bych ztratil. Dobroš, dobroš. God damn. Teď jsem mu ztratil 2. To z tohohle. Ale že jako levu on. Já se vyhnout. Tohle je moje vina. To jsem zahrál špatně já. Tak to se... Jenom 2-2, to jsem rozhodně líp nezahrál. Místo. Jo, měl jsem se stáhnout. Oni by pak museli víc ke mně. A crowd of peasants led by a village elder came to greet Cecilia as her forces enter Flint Hill. I have defeated the rebels and restored Flint Hills to the protection of the Southheart, as is my duty. Now, who among you will tell me what happened? These knights and their soldiers appeared recently and armed all the local troublemakers. They seized our quarries and mines and start sending the shipments south toward Barkspurt when their patrols wait. And none of you stood against them? None of you sent word to the Lord Warden of the Springgold? No, milady. We were afraid of for our lives. We sent a messenger to the Hope's Glade to warn them and ask for help, but the messengers never returned. Remember this moment the next time you are made an offer of independence. I will always protect the barony from threats within and without. Join my forces and together we will restore order to this territory. We will heed the call to the arms of Southheart, as we did for your father. Before you, there are able-bodied recruits in the peasant hunt. Chce trestat? Tohle je jak v Thronebreakerovi. Vůbec tu hru nezaházujte, jen protože je to karetní hra nebo Gwent, ten příběh je dobrý. Je to standardní zaklínač, hromada šedivý morality. Taky tam je městečko, co se zdalo Nilfgaardianům, že jo, máte možnost si potrestat nebo nechat. Protože jak řekli a co měli dělat, když armády přišly, ona tam nebyla, že jo, Lionheart se taky jmenuje? No prostě Left Sintry. Že jo, jak řekli oni. Ona tam nebyla, aby je chránila. Co měli dělat? Starosta prostě jen chtěl ochránit lidi. Takže doufám, že zaklínači 4 taky budou mít. Jo, to teď chystají, si udržejí tu šedou moralitu. Což je pro zaklínače typický. Drželi to všechny hry. Tak snad vydržej dál. A small band of Cecilia scouts stood waits along the roadside. Lady Southheart, Corporal Greenwood, we have come for your warden. Villia of Thornclaves, as per your command, your troops are concealed at the forest edge. Corporal, this is not the forest edge. These troops are camped within the Telderwild. You may have disturbed the Fae. The Fae, milady? Sure, the Fae are only myth. Superstitions for the country folks. Did my ancestors sign a covenant with mythological creature? The covenant of leaves still stand and we must make sacrifice or break the peace. Consider or we must forfeit to the forest being the atone for your error. I await your judgment. My life is yours. Your death would serve no one. If I remember my history, there is an offering tree, southwest of here. We will try to restore with them, your reason with them. Join up, Corporal. I need all my troops, even the one who make mistakes. Your loyal servant, Lady Southheart. There je. Můžu si dovolit ničím plejtvat. Cecilia examined the strange arch. She noticed that it is almost warm to the touch, and its slight vibration. She studied many strange ruins from the time of Aurelia, but never one that seemed so alive. Beru. Tady peníze, co mám dělat? Rangers beru. Foodman beru. Nedostanu, pokud vím. Zapni ty adidasky. Já nevím, je to jako ve Warcraftu 3, kde máte možnost pokácet stromy a najít nějaký ty ztracené věci. Hey spirits, flying creature of the tender wild, with bat-like wings, long claw and sharp teeth, swooped and buzzed before the offering tree. They wore strange masks and screeched at Cecilia and her troops. Humans be gone. We wish to leave an offering for our trespass of your forest as a stand in the ancient covenant between us. Stand aside, little spirits. I would do my duty. No humans. No never. Nebo myslíte, že mluví víc jako skavení? Bad man thing. Kill. Asi nejsou jak skavení. Spirits, do not trifle with me. I am Southheart, and by the agreement I seek to make amends. If you continue to impede my passage to the offering tree, I will draw arms and put you out of your misery. You are misery. So be it. Necháme je přijít ke mně. Ten kohokoliv. Dostřelí. To není pěkný. Resistance. Moje chyba. To je přesunout. An offering tree was the most unusual tree Cecilia had ever seen. Her friends, Vilja of Thorncliffe, had described them once, but it has not done with justice. It's not done them justice. The branches were smooth and glossy, and seems to be lit from within. The leaves tinkle with tiny bells in the breeze, and most uncommon, the tree gave off the aroma of warm spiced cinder, like her mother would give her when she was small. Fae of the forest, for trespass upon your woods, we offer compensation. For these fae spirits slain, I ask forgiveness. They could not be reasoned with. Let out peace be everlasting. Samozřejmě konform. Plus 3 defense, plus 3 offense. Krása. Dostanu. Štítit vem prachy. Guarding the road was a large force of mercenaries, hailing from the merchant state of Baria. Turn back. The road is open for ore shipments from Flynhill only. I see you are strangers to these lands, or you would know me as the lawful Baroness Southard. I do not recall a declaration of war from the Barin city-states, therefore you are thieves and trespassers. What other crimes shall I add to the list? We have committed no crimes, we are honorable merchants there on contract that merely follow orders. Avoid contract as it not with me. You have my ore, therefore you are thieves. You will return it, tell me who are you, and maybe I will ransom you back to your employer. We are not afraid to fight you, Southard, but be warned, our contract states that no one wearing Sunhut color are to be spared on the field of battle. Of course, if you turn around now, we can avoid this battle. Never. You shall be treated as criminal and my sword will deliver justice for breaking our law. Then, unfortunately, we must battle. Jako Yu-Gi-Ami. Let's do the duel. Čníky dáme nahoru. A zanést taky. Schválně, jak by to vybojoval počítač? Defeat? Schválně, jestli jsem lepší než počítač. Počítač říká Ilgno. To se ke mně už dostanou na další kolo. Nemůže nic, bude na jedno kolo. Počítač má pravdu. No, co s váma? Autosave 3, ještě předtím, než bych skočil k těm fej. Tak, asi musím zachránit moje lučišníky. Ano, no humans, no humans. schválně, co říká Quick Battle. Budíš, to vezmu. Nebudu se ptát, jak to vybojoval. Tak, co říkáš ty? Tak, dáme manuál. Měl jsem se posunout. Minus 50%. Dobrý, dostřel nemá. Chaos space to barrier chaos. One hex test. Já se k němu dostanu. Řekl bych, že hůř. Tak jsem to zahrál. Daleko hůř. Jak to AI bojuje? The Scylla troops search the smoking remains of Hope Glade, looking for survivors. The Townfall had clearly put up a fight, and for that they had suffered. From the rubble they heard a moan, and they uncovered a gravely injured militiaman. Lady Southard, we held as long as we could. We had to retreat, they were too strong. Who did this? Variants? A troop of Variant mercenaries marched on towards Barakspur, but it were knights that attacked us, men of Arleon, setting fire our homes, taking no surrender. All we could do was flee to the hills north of there. The wounded man tried to speak, then fell limp. His eye glazed over as the last sliver of strength left his body. His essence is in the wind, but Soundheart still stands. Come there, come. There are survivors here yet. Let's search the hills, therefore we journey south to Bergspur. It It's time to put an end to this. As they reached the top of the hill, they found a sturdy tavern and the soot-covered, injured and scarred survival of Hope's Gale. From among them, a minstrel stood and greeted Cecilia. Hail, do my art deceive, the Baroness of Southard, the grave reprieve? If you mean to avenge these folk knight, then we brave soul would join your fight. And with your aid, Southard will stand, return peace and order to the land. Bere všechny. Tu je potřeba. Tak, rukavice. Materiály. All essence. Yep, beru. Gazing across the lake, Cecilia saw the settlement of Barrackspur. It was clearly occupied by another force of Barian mercenaries, this one led by a wielder. She rallied her soldiers for the final battle and retake the city. Readied. You're ready. Já jsem chtěl říct jako rally. Nějaký nedočkavej. To je poprvé, co něco takového kdy udělal. Chválně, co říká počítač. 24, 16, 6. Chválně, jak se povedu já? To nezahraju líp. Tak, dobrý. Vítězství. Ale 10 z 10 hůř jak počítač. Nepamatuju, co měl on, ale řekl bych, že jo. Už jak počít. After the battle, a beaten Niman Breeze is brought before Cecilia. Jo. Předhoďte ho přede mě. Wielder, we appeal to your honor and beg that we negotiate surrender. I am Nimander Breeze, the Quats Battalion and... to úplně řekl jak Francouz. And stranger to these parts, I concede in field and will withdraw my forces. You are indeed a stranger, Barian, or you would know my color that I am Baroness Cecilia Soundheart. Was it your weapon and weapons that armed the bandits who caused the uprising at my mines? There was misunderstanding, Baroness. We were led to believe that our employee they had lawful claim to this land. Říkají všichni, popravte ho. When we realized our betrayal, we had signed the contract. By the mercenary code, we could not withdraw our services. Reveal to me your employer and their plans. If I am satisfied with your answer, I will spare you. But every Barian of your company must leave my land immediately. It was Lady Hammond that hired us. The Topaz Battalion is sent to recover Ashburn. We are grateful for your mercy, Lady Soundheart. May this deal bring good fortune to each party. This information is adequate. I will spare your life. Idiot! Jak ho můžeš nechat jít? And instead send you to the prison in Castle Everkeep. Hodíš aspoň něco. There you may complain that honor's might be worth more than gold. Corporal, this is your chance to redeem yourself for your error in the Tenderville. Take 2 squads and transport Captain Nimeret Breeze to Everkeep until we can arrange for his ransom. You can depend upon me, Lady Soundheart. Victory! With Barfpur restored to Soundheart rule of law, Cecilia gathered her troops once more and set out to pursue the Topaz Battalion and prevent the occupation of Ashburn. For this she would need the aid of Velia of Thornycliff, Warden of the Soundheart and Cecilia's longtime friend.
Grim conviction rose Cecilia of stout heart to crush rebellions and push back another upstart. Lady Hammond claimed her settlements, settling, we begin.
With the tragedy of Hope's Glade fresh in her mind, Cecilia Soundheart sent off in swift pursuit of the Barian mercenaries hired by Lady Hammond. She must get to Ashburn and defend her holdings. There were likely many people in the region still loyal to the Hammond family, though she would need more forces before facing the Barian mercenaries. She would call on her old friends, Velia of Thorncliffe. Velia never backed down from a fight. Tak snad ani teďka. You will skill choice are based on the skill you have already picked. For example, magic focus wielder is more likely to be present with more magic skill when they level up. Bude asi Thorncliff. As Cecilia's forces hurried along the roads of Thorncliff, they could hear the sounds of the battle in the nearby woods. To the sound, she urged her troops on. Dem. As Cecilia's forces neared the site of the battle, they saw that it was all but over, and the victor, Warden of Soundheart Colors, was Villia of Thorncliff. Villia wiped the blood from her axes and strode over to Cecilia. Cecilia, well bet, was dealing with some bandits who were resting arrest. Sadly, they did not seem to benefit of an ordinary barony and refused to surrender. Hail Villia of my old friend. Were they truly bandits? I have been pursuing Barians and bannerless knights loyal to Lady Hammond. She is hired mercenaries and they are headed to Ashburn. Hammond's old seat? I told you that your father's sentence of the old lord was too harsh. Your sentence was too harsh. A late tribute should not be cause for execution. And then to banish his heir. This is a deep wound, if we could mend it. We will not mend any wounds by acting weak. My father was well with the law to act as he did, and will continue to enforce order in the same manner. Pane bože, takže jsme tyran. Tak z ty britské komedie. John? Are we the baddies? All I'm saying is that this situation could have been prevented. Come, Villia, I do not wish to argue. I am in pursuit of Lady Hammond and came to ask your aid. Are you with me? Of course I am. You know my power are yours. But something impends the shipment of Cecilia's ore and ancient amber from our mines to the west. I thought it was these bandits, but they knew nothing. It must Hammond's mercenaries again. It must be you. Best to deal with the mines first. We will need all our strength before we face the Barians. Very well, old friend. I will finish up here and meet you at Thorncliff. Tak, nůž mám pryč, dal jsem si meč. 5 offense, yep. Villia is now available for recruitment, but there is a limit to how many wielders you can command. To be able to recruit her, you will first need to upgrade the settlement of Thorncliff to tier 3. Jo, to jsou bardi. Počkej, co to mám? Jo, vidíte takhle. Parax Castle Marketplace. OK. Jen 3. Form. Armor. Some militia gathered on the road that led to the mine. Milady, the mines have been overrun by beasts from the forest. The Fae are attacking. Fae? If you trespass on the Tendrevile, or worse, fell at any tree from these woods, tell me truthfully. No, milady, we know the old way here, and we never trespass. A few days ago, face spirits swarmed out of the Tendreville, attacking all in sight. Fled, and so you'll find us here. A few days ago, then it was before the militant trespass near Flint Hill. We will try to reason with these creatures, though we have no success before. If reason should fail, our sword will return order to Thorncliffe. Kapni milišu. Fierce little face spirits swarmed around the lumber camps, screeching and threatening to the southern forest. Traitors, worthless, false-speaking humans. I speak no falsehood, face spirits. Leave these lands now, or I shall see you to your death. Stormspire will claims. Víš teda tomu furt? Jo, vidět. Už mluví dohromady. Wish return of death. Web. Range dead. Páni, co říkáte vy? Jenom 3, víš to. Tady to čapnu. Tak to mám schovaný. 9 offense, ale ztratil bych 5 defense. A tady už hrajem s městem. Upgrade. Market jsou další prachy. Je to postavený. Rozhodně beru. Další prachy, další prachy. Jak to máme? Party. Tady vlastně teď. Má něco quickies. 1-4. Pardon, to líp. To není jenom auto. Takže je o něco lepší. Tak. Pátky. A most. One bottle. Ať se přistá. Počkáme do 20. A 20. 8. Tady. OK. Good place. A ještě castle. Beijo. As the Soundhard forces explore the Revenge area, some scouts report in front of the nearby lookout tower. Baroness Soundhard, you have just fled an Ember mine. The Fae have taken control and outnumber us. The Fae have no need for Ember. Why would they leave their woods without provocation? We have heard battle cries of the Stormspire. It was terrifying. Stormspire might be their leader. Maybe they can tell us what action has broken the peace. Join us and we will restore the mines and seek out this Stormspire. Nemám kam, mám plno. Tady jdu. Fajn. Tady mám další věci. Možnosti. Dozen of large rats swarm the area around the statue of Aurelia. The land there was infected by some sort of rot. The rats did not flee as Cecilia approached, but turned aggressively towards the Soundhard troops, baring their long teeth and flickered their tails in anticipation. Skaveni! Pán něco říká Quickie. Beru. Bych to stejně nedal. In the second season of the plague, the Empress Aurelia walked among the sick, dying, and they were healed. Greater is her love, mercy. Klepni to. Offense plus 2. OK. Ale já mám plus 5. Matroška s... Peasant hut? A víc nemůžu. Špatný připojení. Říkáte. The ancient hamlet of Daysborough, a vibrant hub of scholarship, had been reduced to rubble. The earth itself seems dead and barren, pitched with trenches, and in the middle of the wreckage, walking skeletons with rusted weapons milled about searing for their next victim. Simple. Okay. What foul magic did this? The dead recently risen and armed in the numbers. How did this happen? Bound by oath, bound to heir. Your heir, ne heir. Ne dědic. He? Who is your master? Bounded by oath, bounded to conqueror. Fine. Then be bounded to death once more. Quickies. Jednoho Barta, víš co? Já chtěl manual. Won't dare to fight. To zní fajn, ale... Dokrát 5 pointa hry. To říká Quick Battle. Manuál. A jaká chyba? Teď všechno šlape. Internety se chtějí tvářit, ale že prej ne. Ty můžeš čekat. Aha, to jsem dost nečekal já. To jsem nechtěl. No, tak aspoň víme, proč je počítač lepší než já. Další. Máš vrať se zpátky. Matroš. Já jdeš zpátky. Tak málo peněz? Your pool is empty. Jo, ty budovy totiž generujou. Tu ranger, jo. Lumber mill. No tak tu chvilku. Šťapni amulet. Šťapni věž. A víš co? Měl tam není. Cool. Wikis. Vidíš. Train, to je upgrade. Rozhodně tak vypadá. Tak. Budíš. Behind the hostile troop is guarding this bandit hideown. Do you wish to attack? Typy, že jo. Boj. Fuj. Fajn, počítač. Ano, battle. Fajn, jestli to dá líp. Tak proto. Oni hnedka útočí. Jo, to mě hodilo sem. Dále. A teď jinak. Pořád horší jak počítač. Do troops gain 3. Simple. Další. Before the mine stood fake creature that Bilia heard of in legend, but never seen. These were the Hornet ones. Beastmeni. With the power and speed of ram and the temperament to match. Their fearlessness in battle was the subject of many songs at the time of Aurelia. Respected Hornet One, what brings you from the forest? You have broke the covenant of leaves and trespass on Soundheart's land. Who is your leader? Giandra Stormspire, the one who dares breaks no covenant and has called for your destruction. I am Vilya of Thorcliffe, warden of these lands. I seek understanding and would mend the covenant. Will you return to Stormpire with a request for parley? Little humans, the time for speaking has passes. Now raise your parley shields so we can break them. Stormspire. Evidentně se nechtějí pokecat. Na mluvení asi nebudou. Takže co, nepřibližovat se k ním? Hulk Smash. Já se mohu se naučit používat ty kouzla. Zase daleko líp jak já jsem o jednotky. Doly jsou zase moje. Vynikající, nevynikající. Tak co říká Quickies? Jenom 4 schválně. Jak dobře to dám já? k němu dostanou. To je nejhorší, já se nemůžu vzdálit, protože dostanu pecku od něj. Když je zahozený kolo. Yep. Daleko víc. Simple. Pálně, ukaž se. Všechno dávat auto. Byla žádná dva. Budíš, to je. Bylo blízko. From above, Willia could see the old path was blocked by some boulder. Few strong soldiers dislodged the boulder and cleared the path. Plus 3 ofe. To... Tohle... Tady... To říká Quickie. Teď accept. Prachy. Já na ně nechci zaútočit, ne, teďka ještě. The Haemon banners floated and snapped over the border fort. Many Berian mercenaries patrolled the perimeter. Cecilia assailed the Southern forces. Were strong enough to defeat the Barians, who had the advantage of the fort. Teď ještě ne, nechte mě bejt. Plus 3 def. pro... Ne, nevíš to. HP to human troops, defense. To můžu vzít všechno, Celesty? Celestial, jo. Risky. Pozadím to vráť. Nemám mil. Jo, to můžu takhle. OK, to je dobře. 3, 4, 5. Tady na to. OP. Sem. Čo nahoru. No, plno fajn. Insignificant. A když je to insignificant, tak to accept. Sharp gates. Ty jiná nemůžeš. significant. Ale já to střídám. Mělo to být určitě 0. Fair. Hold. The old borders are established once more. What business do you seek on Himon's land? Open the gates, Barian. I am Cecilia Soundhertz. Whatever Hamon told you, these are my lands by law. They are under my protection. Well, young protector, I, the famous Captain Silkspool, leader of the Topaz Battalion, have fought countless battles. Let me advise you. There is little profit in fighting. Now is the time to negotiate peace. Of the blood to come, or the blood to come will be on your hands. Your Barians play at war for coin. Return to your deserts at once, or I will show you how the law deal with thieves and brigands, Southerner. Soundheart will stand. I am afraid I cannot do that. I am bound by the mercenary code to the contract I signed. I leave you now and hope you see to that one more fight is necessary, but since I suspect the conflict is what you desire, I will leave a battalion here and hold the border. Good day, milady. Správně vychovalej, úplně jak Brit. I said good day. To říká Quickies. To 10 z 10 nevybojuju. Jak to ten počítač dělá? Jak to jen dělá? Co přesně já nevidím? Tyhle dva teďka přebíjejí, takže mě nezajímají. Štít, takže je v klidu. 8. A bude, že dobrý. Jo, ty už žádný movement. Deset offense, kolik máš ty? Jenom 6, no tak to ne. Ale je to main hand, takže bych mohl mít 7 defense. To je úplně stejný. 6 a 7 obrany. Řek. Lepší. Jep. Dost běží, dáme opening. No tady jsem jako vzal všechno. Pojď domů. Prachy. No, to jsou moje doly. Myslíte, že tady potkáme horu? Mlýn. Epická reference na hry o trůny. Kvál někdo ví? As the triumphal son of forces approach Esborn, a wounded scout hailed them. The settlement of Hazel Point and Windshade sent urgent requests for aid. Isn't Will Paradin there to protect the area? He has just returned from the deeper woods with news of the Fey uprising. He believes he won't be able to defend the province alone. What of the local militia, the Blackwind Reserves? They retracted when the settlement of Chiseldown was overrun by undead horrors. Pane bože, všechno se hroutí. Co se to tu děje? A powerful Fey wielder, Giandra Stormspire, roams the territory and the people are afraid. Stormspire again? To má být. Dobrá, poplach v ponorce zažehnán. What shall I tell Paradin, milady? He must hold the territory a little longer. As soon as I have a deal with the Barian rebel, we shall come to Paradin's aid. Zpátky do města. nevzal. Nevzal. Nemůžu dát upgrade, protože nemám věci. Ne, tady se nemám jak odpojit za druhou armádu. Ne. Pojď, že tam budeš ty. Devět, 5, 4, horší, 7. Kolik máte vy? Jo, nic, ale plus 100 goldů. OK, to je dobrý. Tak, lepší. Je to těch 10 offense. 5. Lepší. Nějaká zbroj. Taky rukavice. 4. Můžu to prodat? Můžu kombinovat armády, já myslím, že ne, tady v té hře. To nevím zkoušet. Ne, to jsem nechtěl. Destroy, já to nemůžu. Počkej, takže má on. Ne. Tak běž. Dáme na Baroness. Tady můžu. Předpokládám, že tohle není jako v Total Waru. Ashbourne, a city dating back before the time of Aurelia. It faded from its former glory and now bore the bright new pennant of the Topaz Battalion. The mercenary captain Silkspoon had lined up his troops for battle and approached Cecilia outside the gate. Xavier Silkspoon. Cecilia Southard, welcome to the ancient seat of Lady Hammond, newly reclaimed by the Topaz Battalion, led by me, Captain Xavier Silkspoon. I see you did not heed my advice for a peaceful settlement. Peaceful? You trespass on Soundheart land, raze and plunder our settlement and seize our towns, still with no declaration of war from Baria. This is not a Baria matter, we are merely under contract to restore Lady Hammond's land to her. If you agree to return them, I am certain we cannot negotiate for peace. Without declaration of war, you are merely a thief and murderer, and we will not negotiate. Gave you a chance to return to Barian. Now you will pay the price of your life, and we restore Ashbourne. Jo, jenom jedna armáda. Pán něco quick battle. A 12. OK. 14 a 12. Plálně jak si povedu já. Takže Barta mám poslat na smrt. Au. Tak. Teď je to 6. Panebože, on to nechá explodovat. Jo, ať se jich zbavím. Tyhle tady přebíjej. Hraj, nedostanu se k ním. Add a barrier. Heal resistance. Wow. 26. Kolik mám já? 19. OK. Beaten and humbled, Captain Silkspoon is brought before Cecilia. Lady Stoneheart, you have won the day. Shall we begin negotiation? Takový makový. Nebo má nárok na to, že jo, na výkupný. Přesně tak, ale. Ne. Ne. Willia, do we have proved that this Barian, Captain Silkspoon, did trespass, steal from and murder innocent people of Stoneheart? Yes, Baroness Stoneheart. Many witnesses. And the sentence for these acts? Execution. Execution? I have a contract. It's not me you want, but my employer. Lady Hammond, surely we can come to an arrangement. A deal? Kámo, tohle je správný obchodník. Já jsem Milius nevinátko. The sentence for murder is execution. This is not Barian, so there will be no deals. Welcome to Erelon. The exponent taken away and Cecilia turned to Willia. Cecilia, do you think this sentence wise? The Barians will not like this. The Barians should stay in Baria. My people respect that I will uphold the law with no regards for the rank or privilege. Perhaps they will prefer diplomacy when they are facing a Barian pike. Your forces are weakened, spread between the unrest in the Tenderwald and the eastern coast, where Lady Hammond will surely make landfall. That's why we need to make haste. I will head to Peradine and Tenderwald and use Springhold to the east coast. Very well, Cecilia, but something still feels off about all of this. We have no time for feeling or debates, my friends. The tribute from Lord Lot will have arrived in Springhold. We will use those resources to build our defenses. Willia, you offer your consent. Your counsel, but do I have your support? Always, Cecilia. May your essence grow. Elche, rally point. You now have a rally point visit with the wielder to purchase troops for your other town. Elche. Upgradey, vážení, upgradey. To je, oč tu běží. Elche. Market, co mám dělat? Bezenhand prostě mít nebudu. Jiná věc. Potřebuju, jestli chci. Akademia. A teď to už mám. Karta. Nechci jich 5. Tak. Tak upgrade to Knights. Krása. Passing by an old tavern, laughter and the cheerful tune of Aurelia's blessings can be heard. Farmers dream of happy golden days of Aurelia, a hope that one day we will return to peaceful time and the only war we know, that of the old song's story. What was that, milady? Nothing, soldier. Onwards to the Tenderville. Tak, uložím. Dobrý, to bychom měli začátek. Pro dnešek to utnu. Zatím hra naplňuje moje očekávání.